Good afternoon. It's March 1st today. I was looking at, I always see the 12 up there, so it's the 12. Let's see, today is D-Day for me. It's the day I start and have to get serious. And I'm not trying to get skinny before the wedding by any means, because I know it's not going to happen. And then I'll feel really bad, and I will just start spinning out of control and if I try to do this, you know, too much. So I printed out a thing this morning that said if I lose 1 pound in every month to the wedding will be 7 pounds. If I lose 2 pounds, it will be 14. If I lose 3 pounds a month, it would be 21. 4 pounds would be 28. 5 pounds would be 35. 6 pounds would be 42. I have to get my grandson to help me with my multiplication. So I just printed that out and then just put it on the fridge. So then visually, it's going to be ultimately up to me. You know, do I want to be at 7 pounds? Do I want to be at 14? Do I want to be at 21? And all of those are manageable. 5 pounds, 4 pounds, 3 pounds, 2 pounds. If I do the work. If I don't do the work, then I'm going to be sitting just like this. So I'm at 4,000, almost 4,000 steps for the day already. Just having that wall down, I get more steps than just going to feeding the kids lunch, because I bet I make, gosh, I don't know how many trips back and forth, where I used to just be right by my stove, maybe 1 step. Now it's, gosh, I don't know how many steps back and forth between washcloths and their drinks and their food and their whatever. So that's kind of cool. My daughter stopped over today, and her fiance in there, she said, just think if you didn't have this bathroom up here, Mom, how many steps you could get in having to go down and use the bathroom down the basement. And I thought, I should just do that, just to get in extra steps. Whenever I have to go to the bathroom, just run down the basement and go. That would add, I'd probably go to the bathroom 10 times during the course of the morning hours. Depends on how much water I drink, but any way to get more steps in. And then so when the kids leave, I'm going to grab my gym bag and I'm going to the gym and I'm going to finish off whatever I don't have. I'm guessing I should be close to 5,000-6,000 steps before I go, so I've got to finish off to get to 10,000. There's, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm just going to give myself a little break and just start off here and then beat that number. No, there's no reason I can't get in 10,000 steps. I'm 56 years old. I'm not ailing. I'm just overweight. And if I want to get this weight off, I've got to put the work in. So I'm very capable of getting 10,000 steps in a day if I do the work. I made a batch of soup today. I've got to try to figure out a way to copy it. It was an attachment, and I haven't figured out how to copy it off of Word. I go to copy, and it lets me copy, but it won't paste it. But it's so good. And the next time I make it, I'll tweak it. Anyway, you just fry up Italian sausage, and I would use spicy next time because I like spicy food, but I only had the regular with some onion. And hang on, Jackson. And then once that's fried up, then you add one of the big cans of the beef broth. Actually, it's only 5 cups, so you have a little extra. So 5 cups of beef broth, half a cup of red wine, half a cup of water, about 2 or 3 tomatoes cut up. I only use 2 because I'm not a big chunky tomato fan. But it's 2 cups of tomatoes diced, 1 cup of carrots diced, 1 big green pepper diced. Throw that all in then, and a half a teaspoon of basil, a half a teaspoon of oregano, and I added pepper, and I added some little bit of seasoned salt to taste. I think that's all, and you just let that simmer for 30 minutes, and then when that's 30 minutes done, then you add a cup of zucchini, or however much you want. I added a cup, and about a tablespoon or teaspoon of fresh parsley, two teaspoons of fresh parsley, and then a bag of the tortellini with cheese. That just and a 8-ounce can of tomato sauce to your juice, the little tiny little one like that. And then add your tortellini, and then let that. No, don't add your tortellini. Don't add your tortellini or the parsley. Let the zucchini cook in another 40 minutes. Just let that all simmer for another 40 minutes. Then add your bag of tortellini and your fresh parsley, and just wait till your tortellini's done, and then your soup is done, and then top it with a little Parmesan cheese when you eat it. Man, it's delicious. Kids even ate it for lunch. It started off really good, and then, they started noticing all these, chunks of tomato or chunk of zucchini or chunk of red pepper, and they started getting freaked out. So I actually spoon-fed it to them, going, so they could get just without the visual and just eat it, and then they're going, oh, this is really good, Grandma. I'm like, if you just get over the visual that it's vegetables and just eat it. So they ate it all. Let's see. So I have that to go with, like I had 1 cup today and 1 shake. Now in a little bit I'll have my other shake, and then I'll be good till dinner. And dinner is just some chicken that we're going to like pan fry and then bake, and then I'll have my soup. So pretty low cal day. I should put this soup into my Weight Watchers and see exactly how many points a cup is. So I'll do that and let you know tomorrow. The pantry guy came today and got my pantry, and the door's on order. That'll be in next week probably. So it's coming. I figure about a good solid 2 weeks before I can walk around and show you the end results. But it's gonna be, it's already nice, but it's gonna be really nice when it's done. And I just, the room, just to have the kids have room, they're not right on top of each other. Then they get irritated, and then they start fighting. The fighting has diminished. The dogs feel better because they can just go sprawl out somewhere and not have, 5 kids laying on top of them. So it's a win-win-win-win-win all the way around. So yeah, I told you my dress came, and it needed to be tightened here, and it needs to be lengthened. So I forgot to get the David's bridle and get that figured out before I let too much time pass, and then they're going to say we don't have time to alter it. So I got to take care of that. Maybe not this weekend, but next weekend. Okay, well, that's about all I've got. I'm going to get my 10,000 steps in today, follow my eating plan, and I'll be good to go. And if I continue to do that, there's no way that these pounds won't start dropping off. No sweets. My shakes have no sugar in it. My soup has no sugar in it. Might be some in the tomatoes. I'll have to look. But it was just that little tiny 8-ounce can. So the amount of sugar I get out of that isn't much. So no, there's no sugar in that soup. And I'm not eating any sweets. And so I'm good to go. All right. Let's see, somebody asked me something else. Oh, Relora, R-E-L-O-R-A is the herb or supplement that I'm going to start taking as soon as it comes. That's supposed to help with the serotonin in your brain and level everything out so you're not so stressed. But I'm doing pretty good. This hand almost looks like it's healed. Got a little redness here. But I mean, look at that. That's pretty darn good for being as stressed as I am. This one's got just from itching. That's not from picking. That's just when it just starts itching to the core, I break the skin open. But all in all, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. And now maybe the saffron is helping. Who knows? But that's the only thing I've started taking. I take one in the morning and one at night. Saffron extract, but it has to have, he said it has to have something in it. So I'll get that for you tomorrow too. All right. I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.